hopefully this thing's going. So this is 2007 rm85. I've not had it for long. However, the way I bought it, I kind of got a little scam, if you would, because, you know, I'll just put all this stuff on the back table, because I bought this under the impression, well, the description said well running, brand new top end. Didn't lie about that part. However, he lied about well running and didn't even mention that the front suspension was completely dry of oil and the seals were terrible. So I didn't even look at the seals, which is probably my fault. Whenever I refilled it with oil, so I refilled it. It worked good for maybe a lap or two, and then I looked down, it was covered in oil. I've not touched it since. I've not touched the front suspension since. So the seals are terrible. The front end's weird. The suspension isn't even set for me. And yet here I am about to try to ride it, while it seems like I need an entirely new carburetor because I've run through it like 4 times. And shoot, it is not. It's just very bad in the low end. Very, very bad in the low end. This is me showing you that it's entirely cold. It's pure forearm all the way through. However, it starts up really good. And then with this clutch, you have to warm it up. Or you can go a different route and slam it into first gear with throttle pretty much full, or just enough. So I just now put gas in it. It ran empty last time. Give it a few prime kicks. I don't know if you can tell, but that's good compression. This clutch is very stupid though. Like, there's a lot I have to redo on this bike. I'm pretty much just gonna do a full makeover of it because it's bad. This is coming off. This is coming off. This is broken. I tried to screw it in there, but it doesn't even line up. So yeah, I guess this is gonna be a makeover bike. That rear tire's terrible. If you see me sliding out, or I possibly fall, that's why. Front tire's decent though. Well, I reckon let's get these neighbors hating on me, how shall we? Maybe I should have done it a little bit better. You'll hear it while I'm riding it. It is terrible. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah, you hear that? This does it even while it's warmed up. Blow it out at least. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm sure you can hear it. It's just terrible. My clutch has already moved down. People want to try to buy this from me. Think about that. People want this. My rear brake is pretty much useless, even though I try it. Why is it like... This thing is so bad. And yet, no matter what we do, we can't seem to get this out of it. We can't seem to get that out of it. I hate it. Like, that's the part that's weird. Like, you can hear it. If you could only feel this thing, dude, it's so bad. And I traded like a almost mint KTM 105 for this. My brother tries to tell me that this is normal. I don't know what world this would be considered normal. There's a difference between usable and just bad. This is terrible. Like, you can just hear. And feeling it is even worse. Because this was supposed to be good whenever I bought it, you know? And this is just an update of why I haven't been really posting anything. Because it seems like all the bikes go wrong at once. I'm gonna post a video. I don't know if it'll come out before or after this one. I was using my 250. It was working so well, so good. And then I realized my front tire's flat, right? So I go to fill it up I bring it back out and it's running terrible. What sense does that make? I have the entire thing caught on camera. I won't even edit that video. I'm just gonna post it. Just purely for the fact of it was working fine. I inflate a tire and now it's terrible. This one's been terrible ever since we bought it. Like, I don't know what, I don't know if it's me doing something wrong, but this is bad. I've gone through this carburetor like 4 times. It still has stuff coming out of it. I put a gasket in there. It didn't have one whenever we bought it either. We try to tune it. We try to jet it. We go through it and clean it out and everything. It's bad. Like, usually Kia carburetors do good, right? No, this one is terrible. I don't know what happened to this one, but I'm gonna redo the carburetor. I'm gonna swap the pipe. I'm gonna swap every piece of plastic on this because I broke this the other day. It has to be redone. Like, sure, it'll start decent, right? Okay, well now it's not starting decent. And it doesn't even idle anymore. Well, then again, it's probably hot. I just had to run it full throttle. But this is just unacceptable, you know? This is why I don't want to be buying things off Facebook, because this is what happens. This happens way more often than it should. Spark plug's in there all the way. This, it's not leaking any. Just a little bit of stuff coming out the side, but it's not like dripping like it was before. This is all beat up. See, the top end's new, and that's about the only thing. This tire's bald as heck. It's just borderline unacceptable for Facebook, right? Because Facebook, whenever you buy things off Facebook, of course, you're gonna get somebody that lies, right? I've never seen a single honest person on Facebook. But I didn't expect it to be this bad. It shouldn't be that bad. I don't like it. I'm borderline hating it, to be honest. And I'm a good 2-stroke enthusiast at this point. The only 4-strokes I have is a pit bike, which of course it's a pit bike. You're not going to get a 2-stroke pit bike unless it's a 65, and then again you're slinging gears like no other. The only other 4-stroke I have is 2 450s. And hate me if you want, Kawasaki's are not durables at all. They'll break in an instant. This is just a Kawasaki with Suzuki decals. If you look on the frame, it'll say Kawasaki Motors. You see that right there? Kawasaki. And just listen. Just listen. Wait for it. You hear that? Hear that? That was the clutch gear spinning in there. It's so bad. However, that's the only pit bike that works decently, because we lost the key for this one. This one used to work just fine. You know, Yamaha all day. That's how I am. I'm a real Yamaha guy. And both Kawasaki 450s that I have are broken, engine-wise. One of them has a blown up top end, the other one has a giant hole in the bottom because God knows what happened to it. It's unacceptable. What is my hair doing out there? I took it behind me. There we go. Shut up. This is a brand new engine. I don't know why we never use that anymore. Anyway, just an update. I have that. It is terrible, and I'm probably not gonna post a video on it until I fix it. I have a power wing for the carburetor, you know, boys and stuff, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna put that with a new carburetor because this one, no. It's just a giant bunch of no's here. This ain't right. This ain't right at all. However, just beyond that door, I have what should be my best bike. The one I've already rebuilt the entire engine, rebuilt the transmission. Heck, I swapped over the transmission to a brand new one. Cricket. I want the cricket. Oh, I didn't mean to kill it. Oh, hey buddy. Maybe be a little easier to get to next time. We won't have this issue. Wanna go for a swim? Alrighty. R.I.P. Cricket. He would be missed. But this is unacceptable. The bike beyond that door. It's the white one. You've seen it on the last video I posted, which was probably Lord knows how long ago. And I'm not really gonna start putting effort into the videos unless something starts going off with it. At this rate, I'm just gonna be recording it, posting it. I'm not gonna edit or anything until I see some improvements, because right now it's pretty bad. It's a tall tree. Like I said, I'm not really doing well enough for me to really put effort into it. It's just, if I want to keep people updated, I'll post something. But unless something starts happening, it's just going to be record it, post it, record it, post it. And I'm not even going to really get on a schedule unless I get a little bit of feedback here. I'm probably not going to be posting anytime within the same month. Shoot, it's been months since I've recorded videos that I was supposed to post, but, well, I just don't seem to think it's worth spending my time on it since there's really no feedback so far. So I'm just going to be posting these two. I might get them both done tonight, tomorrow, or maybe late Sunday, Monday, one of the two. Monday I have to go back to school, so that's a time range of whenever this is done. It's Friday, according to my watch, which is definitely here. It's like 5 p.m. My father should be coming home sometime. Don't worry about that. I don't know why he's getting home so late today. That's great. A bunch of ums here. But that bike, I think it's reed problems, because it'll work just fine on the bottom, but once you get to the top, it's like that one is in the bottom. It's just very, yeah. And that one should be my best bike, the white one, because that one I've put all the work into. It used to be blue. It used to have terrible tires. It used to have bad suspension. It used to have a bad engine. The bars used to be bent up Carmichael bars, you know? I've gone through just about everything. I've changed the carburetor. I mean, everything on that is pretty much new because I've done it. Except the reeds, and that's why I'm thinking they've gone out, because that bike is 22 years old. And I mean, to be honest, it probably should have got sold a while ago and got something newer with it. But I don't think anybody wants it. I mean, I get offers on that more than I do that other one. That. The dude that mainly wants to get it, he's ridden it. He knows it's terrible. Why does he want it? I don't know. But I sadly, I can't get rid of it because I bought that bike to race with a friend, Julian. Julian, you might see this. Hi, if you do. I bought that bike to race with you whenever because we're both building 85s at the moment. He had his a lot longer than I did, but his he kind of left it, and he just hated how it rode, because it was all or nothing, you know. It jumped from like almost idle to full throttle. Like, you'll start moving, you'll just sit it here and it's gonna go brrrr. I mean, it'll just take off. And that's why he's redoing his everything. And I need to redo my everything with that, except the top end, because that's already done. I'm gonna redo probably suspension, tires, carburetor, plastics for sure. Maybe a new set of bars, definitely another clutch. Might swap out the seat for something a little bit more grippy. Might redo the pegs as well. Probably gonna change out my front brake. Definitely change the grips. Maybe new sprocket chain. I think that's already new though. My brakes do work good. That's for sure. They do work pretty good. I might get a different shift lever, maybe one that sticks out a little farther. But it's a build, you know. What more can you do? Oh, I'm also changing the exhaust. I don't know if I already mentioned that. But FMF didn't sit well with the other bikes that I've done. So I run Pro Circuit on those. However, both my 250 and my 125, both are FMF Pro Circuit mix right now. Actually, I think the 250's been converted full FMF. Whatever. The 125, I bought a full Pro Circuit for it. I have little clips of it on my TikTok. You'll see it sitting on that stand idling right before I took it out. The ride after those videos were made, a Honda guy, right? 250F, Woods bike, yet he wanted to race me and ride my bike and all that. We were shooting straight down, right? I gave him a little bit of a jump because obviously I'm gonna get him. Next thing I know, this dude like he's over here, I'm right here. He slams on brakes and comes in this way. I'm holding the wheelie at like 70-ish mile an hour. I put it down right as he comes into my sight. It didn't stop him. Bam, right into the back of him. I think I car wheeled a little. I think the bike car wheeled a little. The front end was crooked. The pipe had a giant hole in it. It was just, well, it wasn't really a hole. It was just giant dent. And then we had to cut a hole in it to try to fix it. And then it was ugly because the weld shop we sent it to, he let his son do it. And oh Lord, that was terrible. I have it in there. I might go grab it in here in a little. I'm trying not to create a giant yap session, but I'm probably creating a giant yap session. I've probably been yapping for about 15 minutes now, and that is unacceptable. So, whoa, I might ride. Definitely not that though. I might get on the pit bike because I'm tired of that. You saw me pull it out, you saw me take a few laps, and now I'm done with it. It's just that bad. Now I'm probably gonna crash on this, so bear with me. I can't really feel my shifter because I'm tucked in. However, who cares? Oh no, I can feel it enough. Oh yeah. Section I just went through is going to be quite crash. Not only does that rut lead to a sand section, But that sand section, I haven't really got that berm set yet. I've got to move my shifter up. I'm dipping so far down to get to it. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Gee whiz. Oh, wasn't even looking where I was going. Oh yeah. Notice the need a bar clearance. Yeah, that's what I'm risking. I feel like I'm shoved under the bars 24/7. Burn, but I've been off the bike a while. Feels like I grew myself a gut, so probably just. Oh, dude! I think I just messed up that rut hard with my front wheel. There, I know it won't happen with a pit bike, but you know, every little bit counts. Oh yeah, that rut is filled with dirt now. I carved out the wall with my front wheel that one pass. I don't trust that. I don't trust trying to tuck my front. Oh, I don't trust trying to like slam my front on that flat corner. I've had my moments. Pit bike is second chance, man. Ain't nothing quite as bad. Even though it's manageable, it's not very efficient. I'm just trying to get myself familiar with how to shift this thing with that 10s on. Oh! Yeah, way out of that rut. If I was on a track, dude, whoever's behind me probably would have passed me right there. I think I came into it a little hot, which is probably why I ended up where I did. However, just move on and try to keep going. I looked at the car, I looked at the car. I know I was kind of talking smack on this thing earlier. I mean, I didn't say it was like bad. It's just not durable at all. This engine, who knows whenever it's gonna blow up, you know? This is a Facebook Marketplace buy. I don't have a back brake, which is what makes this thing decently suitable for boots, because you don't have a brake there to feel. I have front brake. That's about it. Front brake and engine brake is what I rely on. Oh! I don't know what I'm doing over there, but you know, we got out of it. I'm surprised my front rim ain't bent through all the abuse I put it through. Clockwise, not counterclockwise. Of course, me, I'm deciding to run it counterclockwise. Oh, how smart of me. Okay. There's a giant bump in that rut. That's what I've always hated about it. Because when my brother would take it, off throttle and then dump his clutch, which made it very uneven and not entirely rideable. So you may see my soft pit bike suspension throwing me around on it. And that, like a Cheerio, sucks. Even though Cheerios don't suck, it was a great comparison, you know? Very, very smart. My way through that rut is either just bare with the bump or do a wheelie. And it's great, yeah, thumbs up. My brother used to be faster than me. Oh, as soon as I say I'm starting to get better. He used to be faster than me, and then, well, who's getting all the seat time now, buddy? I don't see you anywhere. Let's just say I'll cook them up any day of the week. John, if you do happen to see this, that is a challenge. That is indeed a challenge. Let's see if I can hit this. I probably should have stayed in second until I got out of there. However, it's a little too late for that. Get experimental, you know what I'm saying? But just slamming everywhere around that. Try to get in second. Nah, it's quicker to cut inside, I bet. Almost bad. Whoa! Yeah, my foot lost pressure to my front wheel. And I tucked it. I know I'm not the best at riding, but I'm the best of my friend group. So I'm trying to teach them how to ride, and not how to just usually ride. You know, I'm trying to teach them how to get better. But you know, I'm not the best with my words. However, one of my guys are picking it up pretty quick. And he, not too long ago, maybe like a year or so, sold his bike. Well, he didn't really have a choice. But I let him get back on this bike that I'm on right now. And it seems like he understands what I'm trying to say. He was the one in front of me in the 250 video I'm going to try to post, where the bike went all stupid without any real reason. So he's picking up to it really well. And the Julian is, he rides like Julian, you know, he's got his own way. But I can't really hammer him too hard, otherwise he's gonna opt out and quit. So I'm starting to think he's unhelpable, but you know, I'm gonna give him a shot. Helping him a little bit. Oh, that sucked. And great, it took me maybe two sentences for him to learn how to corner real well. I mean, he's picking it up quick. I'm entirely self-taught how to do what I'm doing, but I know the correct way, and I'm trying to push myself old-fashioned Kickstarter sound. I just rode the edge of the rut the whole way. My foot, on my right foot's placed where. Okay, we got it. Or do we? Is that off? I don't know, but we're gonna go for it anyway. I'm starting to get my pegs in that corner or something. Feels like I'm catching the bottom of the bike on like the rut. I don't know why. Really starting to shake me up there. Not mentally, I mean physically. I'm getting thrown around in that corner so darn hard. Still getting whiplash. Bug in the mouth. Oh! Hit my knee on the bar. That was great. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that hurts. Oh. Oh, lordy, that sucks. Oh, keep on going though. Stand up through that rut with the bigger bikes, but the bigger bikes ain't working, so this is about the best I got until I can fix the 450s. Probably, hopefully it's a read problem on the 125. Figure out what's going on with the 250. And then, well, not only will I be out at places riding, but doing a lot better than I am back here. This pit bike track is still not fully done. I'm gonna be adding jump rhythms and stuff all the way through it. That's probably gonna be a double for this. It's probably gonna be a quad for the 125 or the 85. Maybe something a little bit more juice. You see this straightaway? This is gonna be like a giant straight rhythm style rhythm section. That's pretty much just straight line supercross. So it's going to be set up for a pit bike because that's usually what this is. Of course, a pit bike track, but I'm sure we'll find ways through it on the bigger bike. Maybe bigger bikes. Of course, not backyard bikes, but they still exist. I feel like I'm just yapping at this point. I feel like nobody would even be watching this to listen to it. However, for anybody that does care enough, anybody that does think this is somewhat entertaining, I'm just trying to update people on, you know, everyday everyday life and why I haven't been posting and how the posts in the future are going to end up. Just a bunch of stuff that I need to be said, that needs to be said in this video. So I'm saying it. I leaned in too early. Trying to ignore the fact that I just hit my area on my gas cap. It wasn't too hard of a tap, but sheesh, threw me off for a second. Don't lean too early. Wow. We'll get thrown around and have back problems for the next 2 years. You know, whatever works, you know? get the right pit bike bars. I'm just running with Suzuki mini bars. Oh. What does it say? Yeah, it says Suze Mini. Burn in my chest. It's not really my chest, it's my lower stomach area. However, who cares? A little bit of pain ain't nothing. Feels very guttural though. I don't know what. I think I just caught my peg on the ground or something. I know I don't have my back brake to hit. It felt like I just got jolted forward. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I don't remember what I said last time I came through here. Probably already talking about my darn. Oh! I'm probably already talking about my darn stomach. Because it's starting to really feel guttural pain. However, I know I say however every time. However, who cares? I have places to be. Oh Lord. Not over the burn. Or what? Probably could be a burn if I actually do it right. Ugh. Throwing around. Camera's still on. I just squished my area again on the gas cap. I'm sure you can see it because my camera is cameraing, I hope. Ugh. I don't really have a way to go and check. However, I'm going to try. Have a way to check my phone. It is. It's angled down. No, it's not. It's my phone. Is my camera not angled down? My camera is angled down. What the heck? Hi. You know, at least it's still going. Hopefully this... Lord. Hopefully that isn't too bad. I'll have to check. Oh. However, it's good that it's still going. I'm kind of half worried that I run out of storage, or half worried that the battery had gone dead, or you know, a bunch of stuff. Now y'all want to see something? Y'all want to probably watch me fall? I'm gonna do the 2 legs on the ground wheelie again, or stall out. This is how I learned my one wheel balance. My brother taught me it. Dude, it's that lady again. She was in the 250 video. Dude, she stole a chair off her porch and was watching my TV. Probably gotta go steal another chair and watch another TV. Dude, I think I left my door open. Probably should. Oh no, I didn't leave the TV on though. I bet you. I absolutely bet if I turn on the TV, dude, she's gonna be watching it from a chair that she took off our porch again. Oh. Bumpy it is through there. Ah! Dude, what happened to my arm? I was there earlier, I think. I don't remember. Can you get out? Stop invading my I dragging? Oh, I have acquired somebody. Hello. What are you doing? Why are you invading my space? Get out of here. I didn't invite you to my birthday. I don't know why, but whenever I get on a bike, I get a really high-pitched voice. I think I'm just enjoying myself too much. Half watching up here for the lady because it's weird sitting out at like 11 p.m. to see some lady sitting on her in her front yard with a porch chair that she took from you as well. And I wonder. That's what I mean by sand section. You can just do that. This is pure sand. Like, I don't want to create a hazard, so I'm probably going to go around back the other way. Like, it goes from dirt up right till about past these trees, and you'll see it get white. It's just sand. See, it's just sand. Like, look. See how my foot goes through it. It's just sand. It starts like right up here, right on the outside of this rut. However, as cramped a setup as this is, dude, that rut used to be it, dude. Come on, dude, what you doing, dude? Come on now, dude. Bro, read the sign. Read the sign. No through trucks. What are you doing, man? You do not allow your people. That sounds racist. And it probably was in some kind of way. It's not a way that I understand. Oh great, now we're running it clockwise. Oh Lord. I drag my peg. Not my peg, my foot. Rule number one, don't drag your foot. End this before my camera does actually go out. We'll finish this lap. You finish off. Oh. Okay. I think that's what we're gonna call the end for this one. I can, kind of dizzy. There we go. All right. So, like I said, I'll be posting more if this gets more feedback. I'll be putting more effort. Probably be editing as well. Hate how my camera went down. Woo. Woohoo. Okay. I think that's about the end of this one. So, see you fellas next time. Bye-bye. Go kart.